Hello and a very pleasant welcome to Newswatch. And yes, Newswatch Nightly. And you're probably wondering, what's he doing with the sets? Well, this morning, due to a power outage, we were on the evening set. So to make everything more, I don't know, different or easy, tonight we're on the morning set. So how's that floating your boat? You know, just a little something different as we stroll into this. And did you like Cooking the Castle? A lot of shows for you, and I wish I could do more for you. However, it's just impossible. We have a great staff in my son and I, and usually at this time we have the kids that come home from college, but that's not happening as COVID has everybody down, and we're going to talk about that, give you the latest press releases and everything coming in, up and all around. So without further ado, it's Newswatch Nightly, and the train is coming for you.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, Nctv45. Nctv45 Newcastle, The Train.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
And you have legal issues. Paula Chalella, attorney at law, 113 North Mercer Street, Newcastle.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square. The Easter Bunny loves Bill's Bake Shop. Bill Cass, the owner, and his staff are baking all your Easter favorites like Easter bread, rice pie, ricotta pie, sausage and ham pies, nut rolls, apricot and poppy seed rolls, decorated Easter cakes, Italian pastries, and so much more. Bill also has a wide variety of baked goods 6 days a week, Tuesday through Sunday. Call Bill's Bake Shop and order for Easter. They're located at 228 North Liberty Street in the Mahoning Town section of Newcastle. Call 724-654-4223. That's 654-4223.
And a very pleasant welcome to Newswatch Nightly. And wow, what a day as we've gotten all set. You know, let's do something a little positive at this moment in time. Scheduled for the next 2 days. Thursday, Monday, coming from First Presbyterian Church. So that will air at 6:30 tomorrow. That's 6:30 p.m. Now at 7 o'clock, we will also air Mass from Holy Spirit Parish. With that, that will move us into Good Friday. 12:30 with Holy Spirit. And I believe that we will be doing 10 o'clock. I am waiting for the email from First Presbyterian. With that, also I have had the opportunity to talk to Chris Kaufman, and I'm currently looking for his email, which they will be dispersing communion that will be contained, so that on Easter Sunday, as you're watching, you can have communion during whichever service you'll be watching. And I understand in a lot of ways it won't be blessed, but with the prayers being said at Holy Spirit and everything else going on, I think that it'll be a good feeling for normalness as everybody tries to adapt, if you would, to this uncertain situation. Now, let's dig into the state news, and please watch Newswatch tomorrow, as we will have more on the holiday services that will run throughout the weekend. Governor Wolf signs an order to provide targeted distribution of COVID-19 supplies to hospitals. Among a myriad action to support Pennsylvania's healthcare system during the pandemic, Governor Wolf signed to provide critical aid to hospitals targeted with PPE and supply distributions. He goes on to say, combating the pandemic means we all have to work together, and that means we need to make the best use of our medical assets to ensure that the places that need them most have them. Today I am signing into an order that will allow us to transfer supplies and information between medical facilities to both high population, high impact areas and lower population areas that might not have as many existing medical resources. This will also provide prevention sick Pennsylvanians from having to choose which hospital to go to, for fear that some have less access to equipment than others. It will help us make use of every ventilator, every piece of PPE, and other medical workers. So that in from Governor Wolf, and hats off on that order. Now, we have not received at this point in time, We're looking for the State Department of Education. They're due with a press release. They will probably be coming out with that after 11 o'clock tomorrow. Now, today at noon, if you were watching Noon Newswatch, you saw us report that the Department of Health provides an update of COVID-19. 1,680 positives, bringing the state total to 16,239. Now, there are 82,300 basically have tested negative. Of the patients who have tested positive to date, the breakdown is like this. Less than 1% are 0 to 4. Nearly 1%, 5 to 12. Now that means, it's under 1% for that group too. 1% are age 13 to 18. Nearly 7%, that's under 7, 19 to 24. And 41% are 25 to 29. 29% 50 to 64, and 20% over the age of 65. We have put up a map to give you an idea of the current pandemic cases by county. I'm not going to go into that here, as it would be just kind of crazy, as those numbers constantly change. You can download that every second. Now, Pennsylvania State Police for Tuesday the 7th have reported no citations, and this is yesterday's. Okay, and they issued a few warnings, but and I mean a few, you count them on one hand. So basically everybody doing what they're supposed to do. From the Department of Conservation and Natural Resources, discussion on these focal points. You can go outdoors to engage in outdoor activity such as walking, hiking, running, if you maintain social distance. You can recreate in your neighborhood or local park or trail that's nearest to you, your home. Look for a location within 15 minutes of your home. Jog, walk. I wouldn't be doing things close to another person. Avoid crowded park trails, parks, and fishing spots. Find other locations to go during less popular hours. You should not travel outside your community to other locations across the state, such as parks, forests, campgrounds, leased campsites, etc. The reason being, if you look at the map, most of the problem is in the east. We don't need you carrying it back to where the problem isn't, or going into an area that doesn't have the problem and creating it. Be considerate. Wear a mask to protect yourself as recommended. It's recommended. If you're standing there by yourself, you don't need a mask. It's, nobody else is around. You're sleeping. Mask on the face doesn't really cut it. So that for some common sense ideas can really help you. Now, I'm going to go to the break after this next story, because I particularly want people to understand this. The Pennsylvania State Police seized more than 11 million in illegal drugs in the first quarter of the year. Now, illegal drugs: cocaine, crack cocaine, heroin, fentanyl, LSD. Now, marijuana, THC, the liquid. Marijuana, THC, the solid. Marijuana plants, processed marijuana, methamphetamines, ecstasy, pills, other narcotics in the form of pills. The largest group seized was processed marijuana. So for those who are saying, oh, but it's legal. No, it's not. Not here in Pennsylvania. It is not legal. Medical marijuana, as prescribed by a doctor, is different than what we just read. Now, this is going to be quick, and I'm doing this so you know. We took some time for, and actually, it's the seniors that graduated this year. Back when they were in junior high, they played Fox Chapel. We've been trying to do things for every community. Union, we had Mike Cavelli's night on. We've just had about everybody. Shenango, Neshannock, and it's very important. We've had CYO basketball games on. And like I said, support the sponsors that support you. We're going to go to the Cedar Sports Corner. I'm going to rush you through it. The reason being, it's podcast separately. You can go there and watch it yourself, and I'm not going to tie it up during the news. But it is a segment, and I want to get that in for you. We'll be right back.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
There's whistle, and there's the thankful will kick, and we're underway with that second half. Ball bounces.
Fumble on the kickoff.
Fox Chapel as we head upfield. Quarterback under center, motion away. Fullback through, and fullback would expect. And that's going to do it for this junior high game. Nctv45 has.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
This program sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company Brian Ches, owner. Call 724-498-4760. Brian would be glad to visit you. This program brought to you by Cummings Landscaping and Design. Brandon Cummings, owner-operator.
Alley's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Alley's Upper Crust.
Yes, friends, Chalella and Carney Floral Designs is alive and well in Newcastle. Owner and designer Stephen Doherty and his staff have a special motto: we love what we do, and it shows in every area of the business. Stop by their pleasant Southside store at 1006 South Mill Street. Chalella and Carney has been there for the community with quality and service since 1943. You can go to the website chalellaandcarney.com or call 724-652-8412. Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions. Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
We're back, and hopefully your day is going exactly right as we continue with Newswatch from what I call the greatest castle in the world, and we're broadcasting from the Majestic. So make sure you get a chance to tune in, enjoy. We're available anytime on your time, and what the heck? Why not? Newcastle's community television station. Now, back to the news, and Governor Tom Wolf, he has declared that ordered flags at half-staff to honor the victims of COVID-19. Okay, too many Pennsylvanians, he goes on to say, have lost their lives to COVID-19. Unfortunately, many more will die, said Governor Wolf. Already we have lost friends, parents, grandparents, siblings. We have lost first responders. We have lost community members. Each of these Pennsylvanians is irreplaceable. Each deserves to be honored individually for their contributions to the Commonwealth, but this cruel disease will not give us a respite to mourn. Now, with him saying that, I will remind you that earlier in the week, and that was on Tuesday, I believe, we had Mass for those who had passed from Holy Spirit Parish, and I remind you about it as that was out there. Now, Governor Wolf stated this, and in his press release, I have a little issue. First of all, I agree. I am advocating for all Pennsylvanians to take a stand against anti-Asian racism and report discrimination they see, said Governor Wolf. Hate is just one more symptom of this terrible disease. We want to win our war against COVID-19, then all we need to do is work together. Agreed. Okay. That goes on. What the governor was looking at here, and I'm going to editorialize, he was looking at trying to come down on Donald Trump because he said it was from China. Okay. The fact is, the disease came from China. The fact is, as reported by Fox News, that the Chinese government didn't report it to the World Health Organization, and it was held back when it should have been reported and more people should have known about it. Now, holy cow. I mean, Governor, I haven't seen any racism or any prejudice here. All I've seen is people working together. So I feel that was a little bit of political grandstanding, if you would. Now, in the news this afternoon, and we did this at midday, Bernie Sanders has dropped out or suspended his campaign, and I want to use the word suspended his campaign. We've told you they've moved Pennsylvania's primary to June 2nd. And this in from the state as they warn you, and I understand this, scam warning. Fraudsters using tactics to steal personal data during the COVID-19 pandemic. Please do not give out any banking information. If somebody has a question from the government, they're going to send you a letter. And it's going to be addressed to you with a number that you call to either the IRS or wherever the necessary should be. Now, this in from Lady Frances Wolf. She's remains essential with the stay-at-home order, but asks for volunteers. Visit PA 211 or register at ServePA and get in that voluntary spirit. And I can honestly say we've had a lot of people really going out of their way to volunteer in many different ways, food banks, everything. It's been impressive, just what I've seen in Newcastle. It's totally amazing that everybody's band together and there's that spirit of help. I want to go to the weather, and as we get there, let's take a look at what it's like outside. And this is Cleveland radar. Not what I meant to hit, but I hit it anyway. So this is Pittsburgh radar. Both clear. And your current conditions. As 68, just pleasant. I mean, visibility 10 miles, 39% humidity, wind from the northwest at 10, barometric pressure 29.69, and dew point 42. So you gotta love what it's like outside. Let's take a look at the weather. Then I'm going to talk about those all important sponsors, people in your community that are doing great things. We'll be right back.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal.
Hello, and a very pleasant welcome. Yes.
Standing.
Persisted last night. Low of 53, and just how is your day looking? As you take a look at local radar, yeah, you got rain. And it's going to take some time to clear out today. And then you're going to get more rain. Here is the national scene off to the west. Some clearing, but that's not going to hold for long. So let's take a look at your forecast. Last night rained in 53. Your Wednesday cloudy and then gradual clearing with a high of 64. Winds will be from the northwest. As you get to Wednesday night, the showers return. A low of 42. The chance of precipitation is 80%. Your Thursday, rain. Yeah, 80%. With a high of 50. Wind gusts up to 26 miles an hour, so it will be a little windy. Your Thursday night, rain continues. Mostly cloudy, low of 32. Chance of rain, 40%. Your Friday, and I don't like to say these words, but a chance of snow early. Because we're getting down to 32. It'll start off cold on Friday. Mostly cloudy, you'll get up to 43, but your chance of precipitation is 50%, so you're going to be wet. Now, your Friday night, the same thing as mostly cloudy skies, 31. Precip kind of turns off for that moment in time and sets you up for some sunshine. 52 degrees and just some excellent Saturday weather. Saturday night mostly cloudy and 38. Now here's the trick. Your Sunday will start out mostly cloudy. More clouds will build in. The good news is you're getting up to 61. The bad news, there's a 60% chance of rain. So the Easter Bunny may be doing the backstroke as he hops around to your place. Now Sunday night, showers likely, mostly cloudy, and a low of 46. Chance of precipitation, 70%. So that sets you up for Monday. Mostly cloudy and 58. However, the chance of rain on Monday is 40%. So that Easter Monday, you're going to get wet again. Monday night, rain turns off, mostly cloudy, 36. And then Tuesday, chance of showers, partly sunny, 51. So the rain will turn off early on Tuesday morning, sun will come out, but we're going to have that roller coaster ride through this Easter vacation, or whatever you want to call it, as it'll be no rain, no rain, and then sunshine. So hang in there, folks. Now, this was, yeah, you got it, the one and only Lawrence
Standing.
And then we'll be right back.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating, their fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant, they're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3065. Elham's for one great dining experience.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them Nctv45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program.
And we're back, and a few reminders. Los Amigos remind you that they have Lenten specials: fish tacos, shrimp tacos, seafood and rice, shrimp salad, veggie nacho fajita, enchiladas El Rancho, burrito Aztec, chimichanga Cameron, and green fajitas, along with the Los Amigos special. And I want to take this opportunity to remind everybody to support our local businesses. And this not only in Newcastle, but we have people up there watching in Greenville. And I always give a shout out to the folks in Greenville, as they've become part of the Nctv45 family. So with that being said, and let's just type this in here, as the Greenville Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that the drive-thrus are open in Greenville. Staff's Pub and Grill, Pedro's Pizza Pub, Fresh Grounds Coffee House, Greenville Junction, Majestic Grill, and Paxton's, all open and ready for your patronage. Please patronize those locals. And I remind you, as we're going through this, to patronize the locals that support you right here at NCTV45. And on the morning show, I took the opportunity to name them. Check nctv45.com, and there's a whole list. Remember this in from the federal government, Donald Trump: if you feel sick, stay home. If your children are sick, contact your medical provider and keep them home. If you are an older person or have serious underlying health conditions, stay home, away from other people. If you tested positive in your household, keep the entire household home. Avoid social gatherings of more than 10 people. Use pickup and delivery services. Avoid discretionary travel. And do not visit nursing homes, long-term care facilities, unless to provide critical assistance. Always practice good hygiene, and that means soap and water, 20 seconds. And once you've washed it with soap water, hot water preferably, you discard the towel or leave it in the soapy water. Bleach, half a cup per gallon, 4 teaspoons per quart. Isopropyl alcohol, 70%. Hydrogen peroxide, at least 3% in a spray bottle to get those hard to reach areas. And sanitizer, so that you can use that when the soap and water aren't available. Lawrence County MG at psu.edu. If you have questions about your plants, remember the Newcastle Playhouse not having any functions. Empty Bowls, I believe, has been postponed. And this in from First Presbyterian Church. A reminder that their Thursday, Monday service tomorrow will be at 6:30. And also a reminder that we will have Holy Spirit Parish tomorrow at 7 o'clock. So, bank hours downtown on Saturday, PNC in effect, as they no longer have their branch in the Lawrence Village Plaza. Now, let's take a break. We'll be back with a wrap-up right after this.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Well, folks, that's going to do it here for NCTV45 Newswatch Nightly. Make sure, that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. they'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell that Nctv45 is available anytime on your time. He has a train that runs on your schedule. That's Nctv45. And while you're sitting at home and everybody's all together in your family, tell your lovely wife, wow, the way you look tonight. You know, make a good thing better. Now, make sure you get that second cup of coffee, iced tea, whatever it is, and have a super evening in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Make sure you have a good evening all, and we'll be back with you again tomorrow, but we're available anytime on your time. So enjoy. And for some reason, I'm looking and I'm saying, where did my credits go? And my lovely son, who does so much for me, may have taken those out. And I'm going to stay on a second just to see if he did. And wow, you just never know what's going to happen here at Newswatch. So make sure that you have a good evening, and we'll be ready to see you again real soon. Have a great evening, everybody, and